Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, in today's, I was about to say episode, but this is not a TV show, it's just YouTube. Calm down. Today I'm going to be talking about the short film that I done with a youth organisation called Fridays in Coventry. You might know, you might not know. Obviously, if you know me personally, then you know. There's also vlogs from the filming week that we done on my YouTube channel already, so I'll probably either link them below or you can just go to my channel and find them. They're not that far back. It was in April. But I just wanted to go through that whole experience and stuff because prior to that, I had no experience directing, producing, nothing. 1 second, my grandma's calling me. Sorry about that, guys. My grandma called me. So yeah, as I was saying, I just wanted to talk about the process of that because prior to that, I had no experience producing, directing, nothing. And I don't even understand fully what roles that I played in it because obviously I did a lot. It's what I do. I just, you know, if you give me the responsibility, I'm gonna handle it. But the first thing that we did was we collected stories. So with this particular short film, we didn't have a script and we didn't write like first. The whole idea was that, the whole idea was for it to be youth led. So we asked young people to send in their stories. And, sorry, I just need to move this so that I don't have to kneel because my knees are hurting. So we asked young people to send in their stories. The way that we got them to send them in was through social media. We done a couple of Instagram lives. So I done 4 lives in one day. And people came on and told their stories. And then we went into schools and stuff as well. So we did that. That process was from November. So I met Tyler at the end of October after I finished working with This Is Africa. And then we basically started working on it straight away, started doing assemblies and stuff. So that started my volunteering journey with Fridays. January, we stopped collecting stories and we chose 3 out of between 70 and 100 submissions. But what we ended up doing was choosing 5 and turning 3 into 1 in the last story, which was really cool because there was really good stories. I'm not gonna go through them all now because actually why not? So the first story was about a guy who he's basically a roadman, but was trying to show that he's more than just a roadman and why he did it. Sorry, I just ate a banana, which probably wasn't smart because now my digestive system's working and I'm trying to film. That was the first one. The second one was about a boy with social anxiety and he didn't really know how to navigate through secondary school. And the third one was the 3 stories in one. So we had 3 girls in detention talking about their parents and their experience. The first girl, let's see if I remember this. The first girl accidentally told her dad to shut up and she was from African heritage. So obviously got in trouble. The second girl was from Asian heritage and she had a really strict dad. He didn't like her wear makeup and stuff, so she used to sneak it on. Then she had an accident and her and her dad came to a mutual understanding. And the third girl had a mum who had a drug problem and she used to get in trouble at school for stealing and stuff when it was because of her mum. And so it was just about these young girls having a conversation about the fact that sometimes their parents aren't the people who guide them in the right direction, but they love them anyway. So it was really mature and stuff. Really good stories, actually, relaying them back. So we collected stories. We chose the ones that we was going to use. We had a little focus group thing of the team. So we had, I'm not going to name everyone, but we had writers and stuff that I brought on who went through the stories, all of them, and chose the ones for the actual movie. The next thing I had to do was organize auditions. So the way that I done that, we done auditions at Central Hall. So thank you to Central Hall and Ade for working with me a lot this year. We also did some at 2 schools. I want to say Cardinal Wiseman, Caledon Castle. Yeah, that's correct. And we done online auditions as well. So people could send them, sorry guys, this was the beginning half of the year, so I'm really trying to rack through my memory right now. So we had people sending videos as well. In terms of casting, we were supposed to have a meeting for it, but I think we kind of lost track of time, and so I ended up just filling in. I didn't even get to see all the auditions, but based on feedback from Tyler and Michael, I just filled in the casting. Then we done rehearsals, but it was a bit hard to get everyone to meet at one location. So we done our rehearsals online for 1 week. So I believe I was on Zoom every day from like maybe 4 to 6. I don't remember. Obviously that's not important. But we done Zoom rehearsals for a week, 4 to 6, just going through the script. Maybe a week or two before filming week, we filmed everything in 5 days, which was amazing. Oh yeah, I'm forgetting like half the work that I had to do behind the scenes for that. So before rehearsals, in between collecting stories and rehearsals, obviously we had auditions and stuff going on for the casting, but then we also had the writing team. So thank you to Tyrese, thank you to Abdul, and thank you to Ruru, who were the writers on the script, and I just assisted writing. I think I'm just a bit of a perfectionist, but thank you guys for writing those scripts. So they done a first draft, the second draft, and we added a few additional tweaks and stuff. So by the time filming week came, yeah, we filmed in 5 days in, I don't remember how many different locations, but the way in which I organize a filming schedule is I do it by location. So I broke up each script into scenes, so stories and scenes. So you had 3 stories, so it might be story 1, scene 1, story whatever. But then when in the filming schedule, we don't film it that way, because that means we'll have to hop back and forth from different locations, if that makes sense. So instead I just organized it by location. So are we at the school? We was at the school the first 2 days, then we was in Canley at the park, then Thursday we was at someone's house, and Friday we was at someone else's house for different stories. So we done filming in the 5 days. That week, yeah, for me personally, obviously the project itself, like we ran over time. We didn't have that much time. No one really had that much experience. For me to be in charge of the whole thing, and I've never done it before, was gonna run over time, and there was gonna be mistakes and stuff, which is fine. Me, that week, my dissertation was due that weekend or the weekend before. So I wrote my dissertation in 3 days. I failed it, and then I redone it, and now I'm graduating tomorrow, so it doesn't matter. So I had pressure for my dissertation. Filming week was the week before my exam week. Bearing in mind, I was in 3rd year uni. I was sick with tonsillitis. Like, there's a behind the scenes video that AJ took, and I was looking at myself and I said, oh my gosh, I looked like I was literally dying on set. Like, my lips was just drying out, my eyes were tired. It was a lot. I was dealing with some other stuff in my life as well, and then obviously the project on top of it. So it was a lot. I don't remember, like, no. I was about to say, I don't think I lost my cool at all, but I remember I did. I think it was the first day or the second day. But it's just because I was really overwhelmed and frustrated and tired. And it wasn't like majorly lost my cool. I just wanted to go home. But anyway, this is more about the professional, what I did to put it together. In terms of filming week for equipment and stuff, obviously we're a youth group, it's a charity non-profit. And so what we did was we had uni students working with us, and they have access to the media loan shop at Coventry University, which is fantastic, by the way. So they loaned out the equipment for us nicely. It was Rachel, Precious, Holly. I think those are the only people who rented out equipment. I'm trying to say thank you to everyone in one video, please. But yeah, that's where we got our equipment from. So like, in preparation, alongside the filming schedule, I had like a wardrobe list, I had a prop list, I had an equipment list, so that everything kind of was smooth. Because for each day we had to go in the morning and get the equipment again. Like, yeah, I remember that. This feels like it was years ago, and it was literally a couple months. But yeah, that was filming week. Editing now, we had 3 editors on. So Kyra, thank you. We had, oh my god, I don't remember. Oh, Rachel edited as well, and she filmed. And then we had another person who unfortunately let us down. It happens in showbiz, I'm over it, whatever. And then, but the way in which that happened was a lot of stress and pressure. So we had to send the film in to Warwick Arts Centre for the screening by a certain date, but we couldn't make that date because we didn't have the 3rd story edited. So we had to bring in another editor, a professional one. But then even with that, like we was running frantic, just calling everyone that she knows like that can edit, trying to help us get it finished. Luckily we did end up getting it finished, thank you to Mark. And then like it was hectic. It was so last minute that like Warwick Arts Centre was like, we're cancelling the premiere, and I was like, y'all know me well. If you know me, I cried. Of course I cried. I was very stressed, and it was like a week away and they was trying to cancel it and I didn't know what to do. But that didn't end up happening. What ended up happening was, because it was so last minute, we didn't get to do like a focus group screening of the film, which would have been very, very useful. I forgot to say at the beginning of this video, thank you to Alex Talbot, who was on the commissioning team from City of Culture, and who I believe actually commissioned Fridays to do the movie that was all sorted before I got there. But she actually became like a really good contact for me, and she used to check in on me and how's uni doing and stuff, and she was really nice. She really helped me this year, so thank you, Alex. So yeah, we get to the premiere. It was really cool. It was really cool. It was really hectic as well. I have to say thank you to Ling Hall and the youth board. So at the same time as sorting out filming and the actual film, I also sorted out the premiere, but I had the youth board at Ling Hall School helping me. So it's like a group of students in year 9 who planned the premiere basically, and they had help from 6th formers at their school as well. Thank you, Zanor, who's their teacher. He's amazing. He's actually just amazing. I'm just saying thank you to everyone while I can. So they planned the premiere, and like obviously I had to, whatever ideas they had, I would bring it into fruition, right? We ordered a backdrop. This backdrop did not come on the day of the event. I was emailing them leading up to it. On the day of the event, they were supposed to deliver it to the venue. I'm calling them. The guys answered. I'm telling him like, oh, I've ordered a backdrop, like it's supposed to come today. Do you know if it's coming? What's your tracking number? I'm checking my email. I said, oh, you guys didn't even send me an email, like with the tracking number and stuff. This guy hung up. Then every time I called back, just hung up. I said, okay, no problem. So there was no backdrop for the red carpet. So it was literally just like red carpet laid out randomly. But the Lord Mayor came and his wife, the old Lord Mayor. We had 2 of the sisters of Godiva there. We had Lady Godiva and one of the sisters, actually, sorry. We had a couple of people from Central Hall, like everyone who contributed. We had the youth board there, mostly people who was in the film, and then some other people that we invited external to that. So the premiere was really good. I gave a little speech. I gave 2 speeches. I got some flowers, which is nice because I've never been given flowers for anything before. First of many, because I'm gonna keep on working. But it was really cool. It was good. What I would say now is, okay, I'm gonna say the advice first and then say the problem. The problems. Okay, 3 lessons for me, yeah? 1, check the rules. So when you're working with different organizations and groups and stuff, see what like they allow and what they don't allow, because it's all about reputation at the end of the day. And so we had things that was in the script, and for example, we had swear words in the script, and when we was going through them in rehearsal, I said, oh no, those are being taken out. But then during filming, obviously I couldn't be everywhere at once, and it's my lack of communication to the team that, guys, we can't swear because we're working with the school. So on the premiere day, the teachers found out that there was swearing in it, and we kind of got in trouble for that. And then some other stuff as well. So in the script, it said there was paraphernalia. And then when it actually showed in the movie, big trouble, because you can't have anything drug related obviously shown with the school, even though there was no drugs and no use of drugs and no like implication that there was use of drugs in the movie. You can't do that at all. And so it's just about knowing who you're working with and understanding what you can and can't do. That's a rule. Another lesson, that's a lesson. Another lesson is to have a backup, guys. So we loan the equipment, and before you give the equipment back, you have to extract everything, all the files, right? So I'm extracting them onto that laptop right over there. That laptop is not a great laptop. It doesn't have that much storage, blah, blah, blah. So the files are going on. Bear in mind, there's loads of files, all the takes, like we're not even finding them down to the best ones. And I haven't realized that some of the files haven't gone onto my laptop. So I'm transferring them to my laptop, then deleting them, giving back the camera and the SD card, right? Come to editing now. I'm trying to organize all the videos so that it's easier for the editors. They don't have to go through everything, which I also did myself. I went through all the footage, organized it into stories and scenes, and there's scenes missing. I'll never forget how stressed I was. That's what made my sickness worse. There was scenes missing. I was like, what? And like, there was nothing that anyone could do. Hold on, I'm gonna drink water because it's bananas. There was nothing that anyone could do. Like, I can blame myself, but then I wouldn't have known. And it's just a case of equipment and having the right, like, I don't even know how to explain it. Well, like my laptop. Oh no, the lesson is to have a backup. That is the lesson. And obviously in future, hopefully I'll be working with teams that have their own equipment anyway, so I won't have to worry about that. But even if I do, just double checking everything and having a backup every file, all of that stuff. And the third lesson for me was that not everything goes to plan, which is obviously normal. Like how I envisioned, people might watch it and be like, oh my god, this is so good. And then for me, I'm just like, oh, like, honestly, I was over it. And then it came out maybe a week ago and I was like, oh yeah, I did that. Like I completely forgot that I did it. I forgot that it existed, all of that. And that's not fair to me because I worked very, very, very hard on it to the point where I was sick. So I'm not writing it off. And even though it isn't like my best work or whatever, I think I didn't do as well as I could have. Whatever, I did it. So, and it's there. The only thing is, obviously, because after the premiere, we got in trouble for a couple of things, so we had to change it. But that changing process was just rushed. Like, it was just rushed. And I think by that point, I was kind of over it. Obviously, I failed my dissertation. I had to do that again. I had other stuff going on in my life. So I think what I'd say is when you're doing a project like this, have a team. Due to whatever circumstances, I didn't really have a team like that. It was mainly just me. Obviously, I had my writers team, I had my editing team, blah, blah, blah. But then in terms of whatever my role was, producing, directing, because we had other directors, but then I was the only one who knew the script. That's what, I was about to say, that's what annoyed me. But it's not even, it did annoy me at the time, but obviously I have to let go of it now. If you're working on a project like this, please read the script before you come to set, because I can't babysit and tell everyone what's supposed to be happening. That's it. That's not even a shade to anyone individually. I'm reflecting on my experience and why I was so stressed and why it went the way that it did. So, and obviously just giving advice to other people who want to do stuff like this. Please read the script. That is everything. in terms of what I did in preparation and stuff. If you want to know actually how I formatted it, because I'm doing some directing work now, which I'm really excited about. And again, like organizing a filming schedule and stuff, and I'm in the flow of it. I know what to do now. So if you need help with that, organization is my thing, innit? So if you need help with that, you can email me, and I'll do that. We could do like a Zoom or something. I don't mind. I just want to say thank you to Fridays for the opportunity. I feel like it really helped me to land my foot in the creative industry, especially in Coventry. And because I'd done it while I was at uni, it kind of set me up for after uni, which is now living my life. But yeah, thank you to Fridays. Thank you, Trish and Tyler. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you, City of Culture, who actually gave us the funding for this, and Heart of England. Tina Costello, she's really, really cool. And yeah, that was it. That's this video. I don't know, maybe it's entertainment, maybe it's educational, it's up to you. But if you liked it, like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna leave the link to the Friday's Big Movie below, so make sure you check it out. You can give me feedback, please, in fact, give me feedback, because obviously I'm gonna do more projects. They might not be of the same nature or whatever, but I like feedback. I want to improve, I want to grow. See you guys in another video. I know you're mad at me, baby. I know you think that I stole your heart from you, but you know you drove me crazy now lately. When I'm not with you, I go black and blue. I know you're mad at me, baby. I know you think that I stole your heart from you, but you know you drive me crazy now lately. When I'm not with you, I go black and blue. You should know that I gave it my all. You should know that I did not waste your time, 'cause you know that you loved every minute you spent by my side. And I hope that you keep the memories of when you used to be mine, 'cause I know that they'll bring us through this. Let them be your guide. I know you're mad at me, baby. I know you think that I stole your heart from you, but you know you drive me crazy now lately. When I'm not with you, I go black and blue. It feels like just yesterday when you held me close in your arms, but my feelings get in the way, and they stop me from moving on. So I know you're mad at me, baby. I know you think that I stole your heart from you, but you know you drove me crazy now lately. When I'm not with you, I go black and blue. I know you're mad at me, baby. I know you think that I stole your heart from you, but you know you drive me crazy now lately. When I'm not with you, I go black and blue. Guys, I don't know how I forgot to say thank you to Panache, who wrote and produced the song in the credits of the movie, which I sang, which was like the start of me singing again after like 8 years. But yeah, so go listen to that song. Who knows, maybe I might release it or something. I don't know. That's all. Bye.